Hey everyone, how are you all doing? Oh my goodness, I am so beyond excited to be filming today, and I am so sorry. It has been such a ridiculously long time since I've filmed, but if you follow any of my social media channels, you would see that I am pregnant and I am so excited. But unfortunately I've had a really bad run of morning sickness, so all over Christmas, like, we had time off work and I literally spent the whole time vomiting and doing house renovations. So literally between vomiting, renos and sleeping, that's all I did for about 4 weeks. So, but I'm feeling heaps better. We've only got 1 more week and we're in our second trimester, so very exciting. But again, I'm so sorry that I haven't been able to film and I just haven't had the energy to do anything. So I'm very excited today to be getting back into it. I've got so many ideas, so many things to film, but I also want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you to those that have continued to support me, that have continued to hang around and wait for me to come back. Like, it means so much to me. And yeah, so I'm back in the game, back. I will be posting things again, getting back into my videos, and yes, I am very excited. I'm going to have to make sure I try and just be calm through this video because I feel like I'm going to talk a million miles a minute because I am very excited. So today I thought for my first, I can't believe it's February and it's my first video of 2018. It's just a little bit sad, but that's okay. We are going to do a full face using Rimmel London products. I am so obsessed with their products, and honestly thank you so much, Rimmel, for all the amazing things that you've sent to me. Like, over the past few months I've been trying out so many new products and I absolutely love them all. Like, every day on a daily basis, for my makeup, for work, for the weekends, there is always Rimmel products in every single look I do. So it's definitely a product I highly recommend. And in New Zealand, like, our makeup is quite expensive, but Rimmel, it's a really affordable brand, but it's just as good as the high-end makeup. So I'm obsessed. And as well as doing the full face, I'm also very excited. We're going to be doing some lip swatches of the new Rimmel Stay Matte lip colours. I was so excited to get this package. So we've got 6 colours to try out today, so I'll make sure I check that little lip swatch part at the end as well. I have actually used, which one did I use? I think it was one of these nude ones I used, and it literally lasted all day. I was so impressed. But there are 15 shades to choose from. It's a very bold pigment, stays on, and it's got a 12-hour wear. So we're going to try all those lip swatches today too. So let's get into it. So to start with, what I've actually been doing a lot at the moment is, and again I do this every day for work, I combine the hashtag Insta Flawless Perfecting Radiant Skin Tint and the Fix and Go Primer. So I always start my base with this. I'm just going to get my hair out of my face. How cute are these from Kmart? Oh my goodness, I think they're adorable. So I always start off, so obviously my face is cleanse and moisturize. I always do that morning and night, but I'm just going to start with putting this tint all over. This tint is actually really lovely, especially, you know, with summer, with the hot weather. If you're going somewhere where you don't want to put a lot of makeup on, or, you know, maybe you're just, I don't know, popping out to the grocery store or something and you don't want just a plain face, this is so lovely to put on because it's so moisturizing, but it just gives you a really lovely, this is soft tint, but just a really nice glow. It just makes your skin look really healthy. And then because this can be used as a primer and a setting spray, I spritz my face with that just to keep that tint just locked in. I'm going to use the Conceal and Correct, the little palette here today. So you've got your 3 different shades here. So the sort of the beigey orange colour, that's to help with dark circles. The green is to help combat redness, and then the purple helps with dullness. So depending on what areas you're wanting to work on your face, you can choose the different colours that you'd need. Just start with the orange shade under my eyes. And this, you always do this before putting your foundation on. So you do it after your primer. Well, that's how I do it, whatever you want to do. Then I'm going to put a little bit of the purple. I like to just actually put it in the areas that I want to highlight. So pretty much the same areas that you would naturally put your highlighter. That's where I usually like to put this, because it does just brighten those spots up a bit. And then a little bit of redness, I do a little bit of my chin just down here. And a little bit just around the edge of my nose. And then I do have my damp beauty blender. Excuse, it does need a wash, so do not get at me for my dirty beauty blender. But as well as it being damp, I also spritz it with this, and it just helps everything last that little bit longer. So to get started, I always start the under eyes, then I do the purple shade and then the green shade last. So the foundation I'm going to use, this is my absolute favourite at the moment. It is the Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Foundation, and this is in the soft beige shade. I am so obsessed with this. I've honestly used this every day since I got it, and I've had to buy more because I've run out, and like the setting spray I ran out of, the tint I ran out of, so I'm going through this a lot, but I love it. And I love the little applicator. It just makes everything so much easier. There's no mess, you don't have to pour anything out, you don't have to guess how much you need. It's so easy just being on that stick. And for concealer, I'm going to use the Wake Me Up Anti-Fatigue Skin Brightening Concealer, and I get this in Ivory. This is such a lovely concealer. It's not too heavy, it doesn't crease. It's nice and brightening, nice and light. To set that all down, I'm going to use the Fix and Matte powder. Now for eyebrows, for today I think I will use the gel and the powder. Right, and then to finish off the brows, I then just go in with the brow gel and just dust over those just nice and lightly, and it just holds everything in place. So just to get started, I'm going to go in with the nude palette, and I'm just going to use this really light shade here just to dust over my whole lid. Just like so. Then I'm going to go in with the Colour Edition, and I'm just going to use this soft brown, and I'm going to dust that over my lid, only slightly into the crease. I'm not going to take it up too high. So I'm just going to focus that just lightly and literally just slightly over the crease. I'm not pulling it up too high because I want the other colours to be the more dominant shades. So then I am going to take this green shade. I'm not going to go in too heavy to start with because I haven't actually used that colour yet, so I don't know how pigmented it is. And I'm going to go in with just a small fluffy brush, and I'm going to place it on the corner at the front here and just slightly above that crease too. Just like so, and also on the outside. A nice blender brush, and just blend it out. I'm going to make it a little bit darker because I do want this green to stand out. Then I'm going to take just a small dot of concealer to the center of my lid here. And I'm going to go in with this gorgeous, it's sort of a champagne-y gold shade. Now I like to use my finger for these because the pigment does come up a lot stronger. Like, the pigment is amazing in these. And I'm just going to place that right on top of where I put that concealer. I think I'm going to do quite a dramatic wing today, because why not? Like, every single product of Rimmel's, like, I can't just rave about it enough. Like, it's just so easy to use. You know, the brows, you're done in 2 seconds. Your flawless foundation is done in 2 seconds. The wing liner, like, this is just the most amazing product. Everything, the shadows are pigmented, everything is just so flawless, and it is so affordable. It is honestly comparable to so many different high-end products. So I am going to put just a very, very small amount of concealer just in the center down here. And I'm going to take just a very, very small fluffy brush to just pack some of that gold right under there. And then with that same brush, taking that green and just pulling it towards the front here. And I'm actually connecting that front corner as well with that green. And the outer corner. For mascara, I'm using the Wonderfully Real mascara. This mascara is a game changer. It is so beautiful, and you just get so much length and volume. Honestly, every time I wear this, someone asks if I've got my lash extensions back, and I don't. It's like, no, just Rimmel. Like, look at that, you don't even need falsies with this mascara, it's so beautiful. So depending if you like cream contours or powder contours, I've got a few different types here. So I've got the Duo Contour Stick, which I absolutely love. You get a highlight and a contour stick in one. It's a bit like the Kim Kardashian West contour sticks, which I haven't used. Am I the only person that feels like every video she does it with, her skin is so oily that it's like, do you have to put an oil on your face for it to actually blend out? I don't know if it's just me, but I just feel like every time there's a video, she's so shiny, and it makes me think, is your product actually, you know, does it have to be used with some oil on your skin for it to actually work? I don't know. Then we've also got the Conceal and Contour little palettes. So you've got a highlighter, concealer, and like a sculpt, so the dark shade. And then, so I've used both of these, love them, but today I'm going to use the Kate Moss palette because I haven't used this yet, and Rimmel sent it to me. So you get a highlighter, a contour, and a blush all in one, and they look beautiful. So I want to try this out today. I haven't used it yet. So I'm going to start with the contour shade and just using an angled fluffy brush. So I always do a little bit under my jawbone, and I just kind of blend it down my neck a little bit just to make sure I don't get a harsh line. And then I take it around my temples and my forehead a little bit, not too major, just a little bit. And then obviously cheekbones. It's nice, it's just quite a natural, subtle contour. So now for the blush. Oh, that's pretty too. Tiny brush, and I'm going to pop a little bit of highlight just under my brow bone. I'm going to use the same brush just to put a little bit of that gold eyeshadow just in the corner there. Oh, that's really pretty as well. Like a natural glow. It's not too in your face, but it's enough to give it a little pop. So I'm going to test out these lippies now, do a few little lip swatches. So I'm going to start with the shade Pink Bliss. That is so pretty. That is just such a lovely soft neutral pink. So again, that is Pink Bliss. This one is Rose and Shine. So again, that one is Rose and Shine. Another gorgeous, just very natural pink. That's just a nice, easy, everyday wear. Love it. This one is called Heartbeat. They're just so easy to go on. I love it. And they smell nice. So this one is Heartbeat. Love this as well. Super wearable. Obviously a little bit darker than the other pink, but definitely an everyday wear. For me, I would wear that any day. So that again is Heartbeat. This one is called Firestarter. Oh, I like that. That's a gorgeous shade. And so again, that one is called Firestarter. A really nice, easy red. It's quite a muted red, but with a slight sort of orange undertone. So it's almost like that kind of burnt orange, deep red shade. So again, Firestarter, and I really like that colour tone. Actually, it almost looks a bit of a Christmassy look with this eyeshadow. And this one is called Plum This Show. So that one is called Plum This Show. Love the colour again. I think that's a really beautiful colour. This would actually be a perfect fall winter colour, even to go with this look. So yeah, Plum This Show, love it. And the last one is called Midnight. This looks very interesting. It's such a deep purple. And that one is called Midnight. Gorgeous colour again, a nice dark, deep plum shade. So that is Midnight. And so that is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Feels so good to be back. I'm so excited, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this look using Rimmel products, and I can highly recommend to go out and honestly try all of these. You will be just as obsessed as I am, I promise. But I hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you again very soon. See ya!